That's good though.
Coach Pugh, just give us a brief overview of the two games from this past weekend and talk about your team's performance and also preparing for Saturday's game against Alcorn State and how important it is for you guys to go ahead and sweep this 3-game homestand.
Well, this 3-game homestand is just pivotal for us. I mean, it's important that we get all 3 of these in because we did stumble against Jackson State and didn't have a very good showing against Valley. But the last game, I was impressed with the last 5 minutes of our play. I thought we really stepped our level of intensity up and played with that passion that you need to play with and to win the conference. And so I was really impressed. We moved Coleman to the PG. I think that's really helped us a lot because now she doesn't have to work so hard to get the basketball. She already has it in her hands. So it's an opportunity for her to keep a lot of pressure on the defense. She's got to learn, she's young, she's a big talent for us. We just kind of have to mold it a little bit and get her to understand what's a good shot, what junction do we need on the offense, and what junction do we need her to take those shots. But once we can kind of get her to settle down and relax a little bit and know that those shots are going to be there for her, I think her selection will get better, and she's just going to continue to go from there. We're really looking forward to the Alcorn stand. Last year over here, they beat us senior night. That left a really, really bad taste in everybody's mouth, and it's still a print on our psyche. So kids didn't forget that. So we'll be really excited about them coming in here and playing them. They're a very small, feisty little team, real aggressive, play full court defense, run and jump, traps all over the court. Get the basketball in open court and get it down in the blocks. I like what we're doing defensively. We're only going to continue to get better, and hopefully, we'll come out Saturday. Fans will come out and see a great effort. We're expecting a huge crowd. And hopefully they'll all be in blue and not purple.
We were talking about the last 5 minutes of that last game. Was something being said? Was there something that just kind of like click up here had to be said, or did you see something in a huddle or timeout or anything like that?
It's like that trust factor. When you're playing on a team, you have to have a level of trust of your teammates that they're going to do the right things and they're going to step up and make plays. That's been something that's been kind of waning a little bit. Sometimes we'll have it and other times we don't. I thought the other factor was the productivity we got from our 3 positions, something we hadn't had all year. You need at least 20 points in your 3 spot, and we were only getting probably about 6 or 7 points a game. And I thought that was a big factor. Jessica off the bench was phenomenal. She hit a big jump shot there at the free throw line toward the end of the game for us. Michelle Rush finally came out of her shell and hit a jump, made some layups, some things that she's been really struggling with. So that was huge. And then, of course, getting Essence back into the lineup was a big factor for us.
You see Michelle being a little bit more aggressive or assertive or something like that?
If we can get her scoring the basketball consistently, we'll be very good. Because she's a big guard. You're standing 6 foot, she can guard the 1 through 5. If we can get her to consistently hit that mid-range jump shot and hit the boards. The consummate team player, she's going to give you every answer she's got. She creates problems, matchup problems for the opposing team. So to get her in the scoring column is going to be vital for our success down the road.
What about defending Russell?
I think the biggest thing with Russell is, contest the shot, get away from her, make tough plays over the top, and have to consistently make plays. I think we tend to stand around a little bit and let her initiate the contact and then get to the free throw line. We can't let her get to the free throw line, none of her. So that's going to be a big key for us because, they get a certain percentage of their opportunity on the free throw line, and we want to definitely take that opportunity away from them. They do a great job of getting to the line, any team that can get to the free throw line and have success, puts more pressure on the opposing team. So we got to be solid on D. We got to box out, take care of the basketball, and I think we'll be good.
What's been basically halfway through now? What's been the most disappointing part of this thing so far, and then what has put the biggest smile on your face?
Well, I think the biggest disappointment is not having Henderson back at that team. You know, Henderson provides our entire team, including the coach staff, with a certain level of comfort knowing that she's running the show. I mean, she's been taught to be a point guard. So, you know, I always say Henderson was the last kid out of the T.J. Pugh school of point guard, you know, because he always has been point guard coach here at Southern. So, and he is just, people don't realize how good he is at that. But, and every, you know, the year I even had the little walk-on, I mean, he trained as a point guard, and we went to national championship with that kid. So, not having him there in that capacity, I think, has hurt Adrian, you know, her development there. But, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get Kendra to work into it, you know, with the ball in her hands. We'll create more of a two-point in front, and we're going to roll with that.
Talk about Saturday's game is dubbed the Pack the House in conjunction with the NCAA promotion. Talk about how having the men win and kind of beefing up attendance, and now you guys get to kind of ask the fans to come support you and pack the house. How important that's going to be Saturday, and how forward are you looking toward that?
You know what? I've been here 12 years, and it feels great to see the energy that is being generated, and the emails that we're getting and the phone calls, the fans, the look on their face, that excitement again. You can almost feel it, and you can see it. Even the students walking around campus, the athletes, it's a great time to be together. The excitement is there. It's going to continue to grow. Coach Banks, you know, this year has just been unbelievable. I don't think he himself or anyone else expected him to have this measure of success. But we're going to bask in it as long as we can and keep this thing rolling. And next year it's going to be even bigger. Jaguar basketball is back, and on both sides. And you know, it's a great time to be a Southernite. It's a great time to be a fan. We hope they come out and support the Pack the House on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
All right, thanks.
We looked in